Have you ever wondered how speakers work? If you've ever taken the time to look at one closely, you'll notice that they have a very simple design. Most of the visible parts are passive, meaning they don't move unless a speaker driver forces them to. So what exactly is happening inside of a speaker when you turn it on? And how does that translate into sound? First off, let's take a quick look at some basic terminology. The thing inside of a speaker that moves back and forth is called a cone or a driver. It's attached to a part called a voice coil, which is simply an electromagnet. When electric current flows through it, the voice coil generates a magnetic field. That magnetic field is then manipulated by a permanent magnet outside of it, causing the voice coil and the cone attached to it to move. The movement of the cone is what creates sound waves in the air that we can hear. The whole moving part of the speaker is enclosed inside of a box called an enclosure, which has a hole on the front called a port. The port is where sound waves exit the speaker and enter the room. Behind the port is a chamber that's sealed from the outside world, containing the speaker driver and the magnet that's used to move it. This chamber is called a cabinet or a baffle. Now that we know the basic anatomy of a speaker, let's see what happens when you turn one on. First, an audio signal from an amplifier enters the speaker. The audio signal is a waveform that varies in real time, meaning its shape is constantly changing. The input terminals of the speaker are connected to the voice coil, which acts like any other electromagnet. When electric current flows through it, the voice coil generates a magnetic field. The magnetic field generated by the voice coil is opposed by the permanent magnet outside of it. Opposed magnetic fields try to force each other away. So the voice coil and the cone attached to it move back and forth in response to the input signal. Remember that the input signal is a waveform that changes in real time. Therefore, the movement of the cone is also changing in real time. As the cone moves, it disturbs the air molecules inside of the cabinet or baffle. The air molecules collide with each other, transferring energy, and the air disturbance, or sound wave, moves through the port of the speaker and into the room. Once the sound wave leaves the port, it's on its own and will eventually dissipate into the surrounding environment. Now, there are many different ways that sound waves can interact with each other and their environment as they travel, which is why we can have things like echoes and reverberation. But that's a topic for another video. So now you know the basic principles behind how speakers work. You can even hear the speaker in this video moving back and forth really fast. Every time I say something, try putting your hand in front of the port of the speaker to feel the sound waves coming out. Now, if you want to learn more about the physics of sound, check out this video over here. And if you want to learn more about loudspeakers specifically, check out this video over here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more fun science and text stories. But wait, there's more! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to learn about electricity, magnetism, and even coding, check out the courses on Brilliant. Or all of the courses on Brilliant come with interactive visualizations and follow-up questions to really help you understand the subject. One of my favorite courses on Brilliant is called Electricity Basics. It covers topics such as voltage, current, resistance, as well as series and parallel circuits. And if you want to learn more about magnetism, I recommend the course called Magnetism and Electromagnetism. The course starts off by explaining the basic concepts like magnetic fields and magnetic forces. Then it goes into more advanced topics like Faraday's law and Lenz's law. And if you want to learn more about programming, I recommend the Python for Everybody course. It covers the basics of programming in Python as well as more advanced topics like object-oriented programming. And Brilliant has recently rolled out to new courses on quantum, objects, and quantum physics. These courses provide a great introduction to the topic of quantum mechanics and are highly recommended. Thanks for watching till the end, and I'll see you in the next video.